Saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. You fool me, we can't get fooled again.
As the adage says, you give a poor man a fish and you feed him for a day. You teach him to fish, you give him no.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, man. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and sharing all that good stuff. Hope you enjoy the entertainment that I'll be putting in some of these videos. Just me, man. Some things, sometimes you just gotta have a laugh, Things are funny sometimes. But like I always said, man, you fool me once, it's very hard for you to fool me again, at least in the same way. You gotta come different. Try something else. Guys, this week, a lot of stuff gonna happen in the stock markets. I'm gonna kind of go over my account a little bit. I'm gonna put some pictures over here. How much I made in my accounts. I use 3 accounts, guys. I use Webull. I also use TD Ameritrade. Guys, if you sign up for Webull with my link that's in this description, you're gonna get 2 free stocks. I thought it was 1, but you get 2 and I get 3. Imagine that. You get 1 for signing up, and then you get another one when you make your first deposit. And you only got to deposit $12 minimum, and you can start trading tomorrow morning. And I'm telling you, you're gonna wish you did. Watch what's gonna happen. All right, check this out, guys. Let me give you an update of what's going on first, and then I'm gonna put my account information up there, what I made, what I sold. I still have a lot of stuff in my account because I'm heavy on VXRT. I'm heavy on INO, I'm heavy on codx because I believe in those companies. And that rumor that they had with that guy, I'm gonna put some information up here in the video. I like sharing information with you guys. So it's like a big rumor that they did. And like I said in one of my videos, it's the movers and the shakers that do stuff like this. They drop the stock, people panic, they sell them off, and then the movers and the shakers come in and they buy it up real cheap. And then they make $1 billion at the end of the day when it goes back up, because it's gonna go back up, guys. They are working on the vaccine. Did you guys know that Bill Gates was funding INO on researching to develop that vaccine? Regardless of who Bill Gates is and the role that he plays in the world, he is Bill Gates. That's Microsoft right there. He's one of the movers and the shakers in the world, guys. That's the kind of people I refer to as the movers and the shakers of the world. So yeah, let me give you some information, guys. I'm gonna put up as much information in this video as I can. I'm gonna do another video later with the stocks that, guys, I'm gonna be heavy into tomorrow. My account is loaded right now. I'm telling you, right now I think each of my accounts are down about $100,000. And why? Because I have my INOs, I have my VXRTs and all that stuff in there, and they dropped because of that BS rumor, and also what happened in the stock markets. But the stock market's going to recover, guys. Whichever way it goes, it's going to recover one way or the other. So you could be in it, or you could be sitting there watching the movers and the shakers and myself make some money. And, I've been saying this from my first video. Go check my first video, guys. I've been recommending the same stock since the first video because I give good information. All right, let me just get into it real quick. I'm about to go to the park, guys. It's early in the morning and I want to go take a walk. I'm trying to keep my, All right, so what's really going on with INO? All right, so what's going on is this guy, Adam Schiff, was that his name? No, I gotta look up, yeah, but this guy, right? The guy that made the announcement on that website that I don't want to say, he said that, INO was lying and blah, 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 and they didn't develop a vaccine and all this stuff. Well, like I said, guys, not only did they get funding, but also Bill Gates is one of the people that's giving funding to help develop this vaccine. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. That's up to you. Plan your own plan and trade your own trade and live your own life. But also, yeah, they had an earnings report. It wasn't that beautiful, but that's all right, guys. INO is big in the news, guys. I'm telling you, keep your eyes on this. Don't get scared easily. Let it ride. That's all I'm telling you. Let it ride. I'm letting my account ride, and watch when it goes up again. In this video, I'm gonna put the one sale that I made on INO the other day was $102,000 sale. I sold, I think, 30,000 stocks or something like that. I'm going to put the pictures in the video like I always do. So I must know something if I'm making that kind of money on a stock. I bought it at the right price and I sold it at the right price. I'm going to put the picture how much I sold it for. You would think I know something the way how I sell my stocks, and I mean I know something because I know what the hell I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I don't have to be educated by the college to know what I'm doing. It's better when I'm not educated by the college because they expect me to think one way, but I'm not gonna think that way because Anyway, guys, so I'm gonna put the stuff up here about what I know about it, what's going on with it, right? They have a lawsuit by this guy, which is a whole lie. He did it so they could drop the stock, so some people could buy up the stock when it drops, and then they're gonna sell it back when it goes up. It's a classic move. This is Wall Street. This is the stock market, guys. Go and watch The Wolf of Wall Street, and also watch Trading Places with Eddie Murphy. That's the type of stuff you need to watch to kind of educate yourself what the stock market is really about. It's not a bed of roses, guys. Trust me. If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna lose your whole butt and some. All right, let's keep it moving. So they had a little earnings report thing. That's not an issue for a company like this. A lot of companies have this type of issue. The cash flow, the stuff, how much it costs for them to research stuff. That's fine, guys. It's not a big deal. They'll make that up no time. They're gonna do this vaccine. They're gonna have human trials starting in a little bit. So they must have something. It can't be no sugar pills. They've got to have something over there that they're about to test, and they're testing on animals and stuff like that, and it was working. So, guys, don't get scared easily. Panic, fear is the biggest motivation in the stock markets. These people know that any little thing happens and they start seeing money going down, they're going to start selling, and they just sit there and collect. Watch those movies and you'll understand what I'm trying to tell you. Next. Okay, his name was Andrew Leff from Citron Research. You can look that up. That guy, he's in the news. He's a scammer. He does this a lot. And they have a partition going on right now that they need, I think, 5,000 signatures. I'm going to put the pictures up. 5,000 signatures in order to investigate him by the SEC or stuff like that. So once that happens, guys, a lot of stuff is going to change in the stock market. You're going to see INO going back up, but it's going to go back up regardless because of the good stuff that they're doing to fight this coronavirus situation. So all that's taken care of. I'm going to put what I have up here. You guys can do your own research. Also, guys, in this video, I'm going to try to put up what I made in my accounts last week from the 9th to the 13th, I think, or the 14th. But whatever, for the week, I'm going to put up how much I made in profits, how much my account balances are. I'm also probably later on, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to try to open a new account with Weibo for my son or something. And I'm going to open a paper trade account. And I'm going to trade stocks in that account that, I'm going to, like the ones that I recommend to you guys, I'm going to buy X amount in that account and buy it and sell it and let you guys see. So, you guys can see how I do when I do it. Now, moving on. I'm going to be doing what stocks did I sell, and what did I buy. I did buy some stocks, guys. I bought some more codx, INO. Yeah, so I did load up on INO, guys, vrxt and stuff like that because I know the company, they're doing good stuff. I'm not worrying about that little stuff, fake news. Fool me once, you can't fool me again. How you gonna get fooled again in the same way? But maybe a lot of you didn't know. That's the problem, but you're gonna learn. Let's go. Now, what to expect for Monday? Like I said, guys, Friday they announced that they're gonna add some more money into the economy, which is a great thing. Big up President Trump for that, regardless of what we feel or how we think about how that man moves, I'm glad that he's taking steps to help the economy and not just sit there and let the thing go down the drain because, this is America, man. I love this country, home of the free and the brave and all this. So, only in America you could trade the stock markets and make this type of money. I don't know where else you're going to do this. I don't know. But anyways, also going to talk about my next videos. Like I said, I'm going to make another video this afternoon about what stocks we're going to be looking into, guys. Some of the best stocks are way down right now because of the situation, with the stock markets, with the coronavirus. A lot of factories are not going to be able to produce because they're not getting what they need to produce stuff. People aren't able to go to work, quarantine, stuff like that. So, that's going to have an effect on the stock market, but that's not to say it's not going to be moving at all. You just got to know how to move in it. So I'm going to kind of go over, I'm going to make a video later about stocks that I'm going to buy that pay dividends, guys. So you can make money every month on your investments. You don't have to just buy something. I like short selling. That's just me. I make good money doing short sales when, like you see, like I said, my trade on INO, I made $102,000 on that trade only. And there were other trades for that day. I'm just emphasizing that one because that was a good trade. I got in nicely and I got out right before. And why did I get out at the price I got out, guys? If you look at the charts, right? If you look at that minute charts or whatever you want to call it, whether Yahoo Finance or whatever the case is, you can see what it did a year ago, a month ago, 6 months ago, and you can make your own calculations. You know, you don't have to be a math genius, but you can have an idea where it should fall or where it should go up to, and you use limits, guys, so you don't have to sit there all day and play with it. You put the price that you want to sell your stock at. Don't reach for the moon. I'm not saying that I know it's not going to make it to $19, $20. It's been there before. But it's going to do it when they drop good news again. When they say, oh, the vaccine is 100%, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Then you could look for, you know, $30, $40, $50. Because of the situation of the world, guys. Look at other stocks like, I know, like, there's a lot of other stocks like them. Like GLID, I think that's Gilead Science or something like that. Their stock is like $70-something a share because they're a good company and they do good stuff. But right now in the world, if we get this vaccine for this coronavirus, you know, it's a game changer, guys. But anyways, let me get back to the program here. So I'm gonna go over in the next video what to buy, what I think I'm gonna be buying. I'm gonna give you guys my hot stocks list. In the morning again, I'm probably gonna give you guys my fire stock list like I always do, because a lot of stuff is gonna be on fire. A lot of stuff went way down, like penny stocks now. And a lot of them are going to go up a little bit because the economy got some money. The world is not doing as bad as it seems to be. At least some parts. At least they're not saying it on the news too much. So, you know, that'll make the stock market moves until there's something else to panic about. And then we'll get the old stuff without the Vaseline again. All right, guys. So, how much stocks did I sell and buy this last week here? I didn't do too much selling, guys. I have 3 accounts. I'm going to tell you now. My first account is the Webull account. I got $262,537.43 in one account. And this I'm gonna go over the stocks that I sold and whatever in there. In the second Webull account, there's $575,991.50. And my TD Ameritrade Bank, the balance in that one is $331,309.62. Alright, so I'm going to try to go over what I bought, what I sold a little bit, the stocks. So what I considered myself doing last week was just taking some profits because I kind of I didn't know that guy was going to drop that news. I'm not going to BS you. Wasn't expecting it because, I know it's a cheap stock, but they knew it was going to skyrocket, so that's why they did that. So, I took some profits though. If I see a stock making X amount of money, I'm not gonna just sit there and say, oh, it's gonna keep going. Like I was at $100,000. Why in the hell? Why in my calculations? Why wouldn't I take that as a profit? And I know that's a good stock. And I have more stocks of INO, like more than what I sold. I'm sitting on just for when it pops. So I'm just saying, I take profits, guys. I don't let it sit there and risk everything. No. You don't try that. So. In the Webull account, guys, the first one, the one with the $262,000. My first trade in that account was on AYTU. I made $44,000, $147.43. I think it's still going. I don't think I sold all the stocks yet, so I'm still making money on these stocks. I'm going to show a picture of that in my account, how much I made. It'll show you my earnings on that because I didn't sell off everything. If I bought it cheap enough and it's going good, I'll let it sit there and make money on it. But I put a stop loss on it, so if it falls to a certain point, I'll make most of my money. Meaning, if the stock is at $2 and I'm making money, like, let's say I got into the stock at 50 cents and it went up to $2, right? And I'm making money. Obviously, I'm making X amount of money, but maybe that stock could go way up. So what I would do is I'll put a stop loss on it or a sell limit on it, where I would say, listen, if that stock falls to $1.50, sell it, or if it falls to $1.80, sell it, so I don't lose my profit. It'll do that automatically. Like, you just set that and forget that. That's what I call set it and forget it. I'm gonna patent that, guys. Cool. So I made $44,000 on that trade. That's one trade for the first account. That's the Webull account. I bought the stock for $1.76 and I sold it at $2.45 or $2 and change. But like I said, I sold some of it for $2 and change. I still have some because I buy heavy, so I might have sold half. I'll put the pictures up so you can see. My next trade was on DRAD. I bought 30,000 shares of that. No, I'm sorry. I made $30,650. $30,650 I made on that. I bought the stock at $6.60 per share, and then I sold it back at $8 per share. I made 5 trades on this one stock that day. I bought it and sold it 5 different times. I'm going to put the pictures up there. If the stock is moving, if it's got that kind of volume and it's got that type of news, yeah, I'm going to trade it a couple of times. Why not? That's money. All right. So the total profits on this account, on my Webull account, the first one is $74,797.43. That's how much I made in profits on that account. That's the second Webull account. The third Webull, no. The second Webull account, that was the first Webull account, I'm sorry, the one with the 265. The second one now, I have $575,000 in that one. My first trade on this one was INO, and I made $102,000, $102,700 I made on the first trade. That trade happened at like 9:30 something in the morning because I set my limit. I set how much I wanted to sell for. You know, like I said, guys, you get the most volume in the markets at open to about 12 o'clock, from 9:30 till about 11, 12 o'clock. Depending on what's going on in the market, like how they announced that money being put in the market the other day, then you're going to get a lot of volume at the end of the day but otherwise, you know, it's going to kind of go down. So you got to make your decisions and set your limits. So cool, that's the first trade I made. I bought and sold INO. I think, what's this? I bought it at $7.95 and I sold it at $11.40, right? And that was 38,000 shares I did that with. And then I also had another trade here where I bought it for $7.95. No, I bought it for $8.23 also. And I think I sold it that time when it went up to $11.40. I'll put the pictures up there so you guys can see it for yourself. Also, I sold some of my codx. I just took some profit. I sold, I made $18,575 off of these trades that I made on here for codx. I bought the stock at $6.75 and I sold at $11. And then I also bought at $14 and I sold back at $15.49. That was 8,800 shares I did that with. And the total profit from that was $121. The total profit from this second account that I made for the week was $121,275. That's what I made on this second account for the week. So now my TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim account, the total balance on that one is $331,309.62. So I had a trade on AYTU. I bought 25,000 stocks at $1.26 and I sold them at $2.05. I made $19,500 off of that trade. And then I also had a trade with AIM. I bought AIM at $4.32. I bought 10,000 shares and I sold it at $5.13. I sold 10,000 shares. I made $8,000 on that trade. So when you add up and then I had another trade on SPEX. I'll put the pictures up, guys. I don't know if the video is going to be long enough to put all this stuff, but I'm going to put as much as I could put. I had a trade on SPEX and I bought 10,000 shares at $1.63. And I sold the 10,000 shares back when it went up to $4.01. And I made a profit of $23,000. $23,800 profit. So in my TD Ameritrade, the profit for the week is $51,550. But in reality, the profit on this account is more like $80,000. It's a lot of stocks in there that I didn't sell, that I made a profit on, that I didn't calculate, because it's more than likely going to go up or down Monday. So we'll see. So yeah, guys, there you go. That's an update on my accounts. That's what they're looking like. That's the money I still, guys, my account is loaded. And you know, when the market drops, it takes a lot out of your account. So I think each of my accounts are down about $70,000 or something close to that. But this, what is that? I'm sorry about it. I was eating. I went to go, let me show you guys. I went to go and stock up on I stocked up on my emergency food and stuff, and I was eating some candy. That's what that is. I'm wondering what's on my tongue. Like, what the hell? That's scary. Anyway, guys, remember to plan your own plan and trade your own trade. Sign up for Webull using my link in the description. You'll get 2 free stocks, and I'll get 3 free stocks, believe it or not. And I use Webull to do a lot of my trades, guys. I like their platform. It's super simple. It gives you a lot of information, a lot of tools. You can look up stocks. They give you charts. They give you scanners. They give you the volume. Everything is right there at your fingertips, guys. So check out Webull. Use my link. Remember, I have a Patreon account, guys. So when you make $1 million tomorrow, you could buy me lunch. True. So, like I said, guys, don't get scared easily in the stock market. I'm not telling you to not take profits. I'm all about taking profits, guys. I live for taking profits. That's why I'm trading the way I trade. But plan your own plan and trade your own trade. I'm going to be making another video in a little bit about, you know, what I'm going to be buying. Remember to check out my last video I made about investing in Cash App. Really good idea, guys. Nothing wrong with that. You could just put a couple dollars, because some of the most important stocks right now are way down. Disney is down, Ford is down, Tesla is down, Bitcoin is down. Like, come on, guys. Instead of keeping the money underneath the bed, like, do something. Make some money on your money, you know? Or instead of buying that new Jordan, buy some of these cheap stock and make some money and be happy. Thanks for checking out my video, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Peace.